Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Faridana binti Ahmad Nazri, student ID AM211010612, and today I will talk about domain in sociolinguistics. So first of all, what is domain? I still remember what Madam Salwan says in class. Domain is actually a typical interaction between typical participant in typical settings. So what have I get from that? Is basically a communication or specific interaction between a specific participant or people in specific time. It can be time, it can be a certain place. So that's what I understand from the meaning of what is domain. So typical domain settings, there's actually three. We have participants, settings, and topic. So first of all, what is participants? Participant, it means like the people that we are doing in the domain. It can be teachers, it can be educators, it can be our friends, our besties, our siblings, strangers, or even our family. Next is settings. So what I understand from settings, it can be places such as home, bedroom, dorm, classes. It can be college. It can be in time as well, such as like maybe at night, maybe at evening, or it can be also on like specific special day or specific occasion. Maybe can be at the parties, at a party, or maybe like on Hari Raya Aidilfitri, or it can be on Valentine Day, or maybe a birthday as well. And lastly is topic. So the topic is kind of bit, from what I understand from topic, it can be something about educations, religion, some things that people can interact to have a topic to talk with. It can be as well as interest, favorite things to do. It can be also, if I give you one example, it can be some things like gaming, can be about esports, it can be about sports, it can be about religion stuff. Next, we have domain of language use. So what I understand from the domain in sociolinguistics is domain determines which language or in bracket variety or code that you will use. So what I understand from it, uh when we stay in one certain domain, it will shows that what kind of topic, what kind of participants or people that you will interact, and what kind of language that you use. So for example, in the house, Fatin used Malay to talk with her parents. When she goes to her office, she will communicate in Chinese with her co-workers. When she deals with customer in public, she will use English. So from this example, I actually colored in three different colors, which is blue, green, and red. So for the blue, I put it as an example of settings, which is places. So in the settings we have house, office, and public. So the topic is actually relates to what Fatin talk. Maybe at the house she will talk about how her day so far. So when she goes in her office, what kind of we talk about, maybe like how's your work. And when she at the public, when she's dealing with customer, maybe about her product, about her company. Then I colored as red as participant. So for the first one, we have her parents. Parents is also part of participants, her co-workers, and her customer. So for the green color, Malay, Chinese, and English is actually the variety or code that she used. So Fatin used Malay when she talked to her parents in her house. She used Chinese to talk with her co-workers, and she used English to talk with her customers. Okay, that's what I understand from domain of language use. Then we have domain leakage. Domain leakage is when the domain accidentally talks in the wrong elements, which causes surprise reaction. From what I understand from is, domain leakage is basically when we talk, when the participant or a person talk in her domain, but she accidentally or falsely used some things that not relate to her domain, which causes a surprise elements, surprise reaction from other people. And I still remember the example that Madam Salwan used is when Ustad or Ustazah, the participants, Ustad or Ustazah is the one that in the domain. So Ustad and Ustazah, their setting is in mosque or surau. So the topic that they should talk or communicate or interact to talk is actually about religions. And what if the Ustad and Ustazah in the mosque, which is the settings, accidentally curse other people who heard her or him, the participants will shook, will really surprised because they don't expect that Ustad or Ustazah, the religious person, will talk uh, in vulgar or swear words because they didn't expect that. And the Ustad or Ustazah also accidentally crossed their domain, and it's basically in their wrong elements because Ustad and Ustazah does not supposed to use that word when they're talking to other people because they want to make people become better. They want to use a good word to show something, and that is domain leakage. And I think that's all from me. Thank you, everyone.